love that
Yeah.
the phrasing. A contagious disease. Ambition is a contagious
I know
disease
we're stealing
is
that.
really good. Yeah,
That's
literally
really
catch me saying that in every other interview. I feel like it's a disease that I've always had that was given to me by my parents. Shout out, love them. But like, I think that I've always had that, and I feel like
a contagious disease.
disease because for me, nothing has ever felt like enough. Like I've never felt I in my mind I always like put like as soon as I accomplish this, I'll be happy, and then I accomplish it, and I'm like, huh, I feel empty. Time to go for a new thing, and maybe I'll feel something
Yeah.
then. And I think in the last couple of years, I like this process of making this show has I hopefully helped me grow a little bit out of that because I found the joy in making the show because it was the longest amount of time I spent like focused on one thing, and I was like the joy is coming from the process as opposed to the like end result. Um and but I do think it's like we live in a time where it's like you're constantly being shown people who have more than you, and nothing ever feels like enough. And I think like also on the other hand, like it's so hard to feel secure. Like there's so much change, rapid change, you are
Yeah.
like graduating and it's COVID, or you're going to college and then you have to go home because it's COVID, or you're doing Zoom on kindergarten. I don't know. Like it's
Right.
like it's a
Yeah.
lot. It's very like hard to find.
Kindergarten Zoom must have been
Uh,
crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you
Sorry to the
guys.
parents.
But like it's like I think we talked a lot about like each character representing a different like response to ambition and like the times that we're in.
Right.
Like Maya is like obviously like hustling. She's like huffing and puffing on the hamster wheel like I will get the next thing. I will get she's like put the carrot in front
She
of
does, she's
her.
like blind to it.
Yes,
She doesn't even realize
just chasing
how
it.
big, yeah.
And then Tallulah is more like almost like
Whatever.
nihilistic,
Yeah. Yeah.
but then things sort of do come to her.
Hmm.
And then like Dylan is like, I'm
He
not
doesn't
doing
even
that.
care
I'm
about,
not doing the rat race. Like he
yeah.
sees it for what it is and pulls away from it. And I don't want to judge any of the characters as right or wrong.
Hmm.
Like no one has a
Well, it's just
perfect way of doing it.
everybody's different approach of it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Especially Dylan. I noticed that in the I think it was last episode, the second to last episode,
Yeah.
the seventh episode where he's just like, dude, like chill out. Like
Yeah,
you're
he
just
the
like
things
always
that
like
matter to
attacking.
him
Yeah.
are different.
It's
It's
just
just different
he's just like,
priorities.
I'm happy being like a teacher. I don't need to like chase this thing. And then there are some people that are like, I want this big life for me and I do want to have that thing.
Yeah,
And I get it. I get both, honestly, because you just want to chill, but it's also like everybody has
different priorities.
different priorities and different like big dreams for themselves. I
Ooh,
think it really just depends on like what it's about. You know what I
yeah,
mean? If you're doing something that's like a little more, I don't know, like I had there was this one line that I had so much trouble with during the how do I say this in code? During one of the episodes where there's a um
without giving. Oh,
without giving you the thing. Yeah.
okay.
And it was like, okay, how do I say this without it being with it still sounding real, but then lean this part on comedy because it still
Yeah,
needs to be comedic, but I don't want to sound fake when I say it. And sometimes it's just like a line that's given to you doesn't work with how you say it. You know what I mean? You could get a line written and say, okay, Rachel, say this line, and it works perfectly. And then, okay, Odessa, try it, and it just sounds like, hey, like it just doesn't work. So I think it just really depends, like
yeah, and
figuring out
finessing it,
what works
finding
for
your
you.
way in. I also think being okay to like try. One of our directors, Bill, would be like, just give me the stupid version.
Yeah.
Where it's like, give me the version that's so obvious or so comedy or
Yeah.
whatever that it feels ridiculous.
That's
Just
what's
to have
hard,
it,
but then it
and then you can adjust and do the grounded version or the mumblecore version. And then in the edit,
and then it's
we're
out of your hands
taking
and in the
the
edit.
mumblecore and the stupid and we're balancing it
Yeah.
out and weaving it for the tone.
Yeah, it's good. It's always good to try things. Just shoot it out and
Just
see what
throw it at
lands,
the
you know.
wall.
Just, just a little bit. Um, and then, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, if Alani
Okay,
was
okay.
talking to Charlie, oh my
Yeah.
God, I feel like they've definitely had multiple moments of
Yeah.
like me, uh, make sure that he knows that he's that guy. It shows I can't swear.
You can say that B word.
Yeah, that he's that bitch. That like to have confidence in himself and just go for it because when he does, he handles business and he does it beautifully. And I feel like Alani's a little cheerleader for Charlie, just like I as True am for Jordan.
I think Charlie would tell Lonnie, like, it doesn't have to be today, but maybe at some point we could start thinking about a job. Because I think it's gonna, at a certain point, it'll get kind of boring. It'll get boring, you know?
Just need to like
I think
focus
we
on
need
it.
to work to live, and it's not just about the getting that paper. It's about finding your soul's purpose. So I think the show will go into that with you a little bit. Hmm. I think, may I?
Yes, please.
I think it's that everyone here is fake. I think the show shows that real friendships can happen, and I think because of how extreme the circumstances can be here sometimes, they actually have to make you trust people even more. And when you do find those people, it's very ride or die, and like we have each other's backs for life. Yours is probably just like toxic positivity, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Just yeah, like the like hawk-eyed optimism that she has is can be I would say is definitely a coping
And
mechanism.
I think,
Even in
yeah,
episode 2 when I'm there like discussing my like
trauma.
love life in
Yeah.
high school, it's like really like traumatic, but the way that she approaches her trauma, I would say, yeah, is
Even in episode 8, when that really crazy thing happens, you're like, oh, yeah, you're still,
yeah, like
yeah,
I always try to find the
yeah.
positivity within something that can seem pretty disastrous or horrible, I would say.
Yeah, I think for Charlie, his like on to the next attitude and like just like for he has one line that doesn't ruin anything, but he's if I threw out anything related to trauma, I'd live in an empty apartment. So it's like I think he just very much like buries his trauma and moves on to the next thing. And so I think that probably isn't the healthiest way to go about life.